just to be clear, clarification, you never used paid ads technically for free up. It was completely organic partnerships, affiliates, and that's it. You never actually promoted with paid ads overall.
Yeah, I mean, there was the point at year three where we played around with like Google retargeting, but it never really went anywhere. And we really grew without any paid ads. We spent less than $1,000 total on paid ads, and that $1,000 we spent didn't really amount to anything. So, yeah, all of our customers we were getting organically, and we were getting 20 to 30 signups a day by year three, by year four, just by our organic marketing.
Wow, that's crazy actually. Now, it's interesting to see how you have actually built this with a very lean team. Could you actually walk us through like the traditional entrepreneur route, like the fancy route, so called, is like, oh, you have an idea, raise capital, like just throw something on the product and pour on marketing and see if it sticks kind of route. Why did you actually, like practice a different route, which is like, go lean, just build it from ground up, and like what clicked for you, Nathan, which actually made you to have that shift? And the biggest challenge is the cash flow, like to actually be sustainably growing while you're actually not losing the potential of the growth. How did you actually manage that overall?
Yeah, two great questions. So I'll kind of give an example story. My neighbor, actually, his brother is building a dating app in a business, and he's been working on this app for 6+ months. And my mentality when he asked for my advice, or my advice was go out and sell it. You could spend the next 4 years working on this app, and it still won't be done. You'll still be wanting to make it better. There'll be more things to build. That's a never-ending process. Instead,
Hmm.
what I like to do is build a minimum viable product. What is the absolute minimum software or service that you can create? And then prove that you can sell it. Prove there's an actual market. And if you can't sell it, you probably don't have the right business idea. And if you can sell it, everything else you can figure out later. Sales cures all. Once you get the customers, you can add any features you want to the software. But like you alluded to, when I was in Florida, I would go to these meetups and people would say, hey, once I get $500,000, $700,000, then I'll go sell. Then I'll start building. It's like, no, do the minimum, get it out there, prove that you can actually sell it. And a lot of times you think there's a market for something, but there really isn't. And you never really know until you go out and sell it. So that's what it's like in all my businesses. I start my company to shift to your second question. I start all my businesses with $5,000 ish. And that's really all you need for a website, a minimum viable product, and to prove you can sell it. And I'm more than happy to put more money in if I need to, but usually I don't have to do that because the businesses I'm creating are very cash flow positive. There's no overhead. I don't have some massive office or big machinery. They're very cheap. I'm hiring a remote team that's very affordable. And I'm creating a business model where I get paid from the clients ahead of time. So with Free Up, we would charge our clients. There would be a week delay in case there were any issues, if I needed to sort out any kind of disputes between the clients and the freelancers, and then we'd pay the freelancers out. So we would always have the money upfront from the previous week's clients. So there was never a cash flow issue. We were never out of cash. Obviously, we need to make sure that we don't withdraw money out of the company. We could pay our freelancers, but it's a very cash flow positive business. Amazon dropshipping, same way. We get paid by Amazon. Our vendors would have our credit card on file. They charge us for the product. I don't own my credit card company for 30 days, so I'm always cash flow positive. Bookkeeping, same thing. True SEO, same thing. And we keep their client's payment method on file. It's automatic billing. That's important too. So I like to build very cash flow positive businesses that don't require a lot of overhead, that I can get clients right away. And you got to come up with creative ways to get clients. When I started our bookkeeping business, accounts balance and ecom balance, I went out and I said, hey, I'll give out 2 free months of bookkeeping. I'm not a bookkeeper. So people had to really trust me to go with me for my bookkeeping service. I have a good bookkeeping team. But if I couldn't give away 2 free months of bookkeeping, guess what? I didn't have a business. Before I put time, energy, and money into scaling this company, I'm going to say, hey, there's no market. I couldn't give it away for free. So let's move on to something else. And that's not the end of the world either. Maybe I come up with a different idea. Luckily, I could give that away for free. I use those initial clients to build the processes, vet the bookkeeper, stuff like that. And then the rest is history. But that's kind of how I approach business. Prove that you can sell it. Obviously, take care of those initial clients. Make sure you set the expectation that you're new. There might be hiccups. You'll make any hiccups right, but get yourself out to market as quickly as possible.